Alrighty, hey guys, just want to make another video, and today's video, what I want to do is I want to show you how to do, leg extensions, leg curls, and weighted leg raises with the Max Pro, because I think that these ones are the hardest ones to set up, and if you don't know how to exactly do it, it can be frustrating. So that's why I'm making this video, because I know a lot of people are interested in this product. They know how awesome this is. Hey Charlotte, this is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I want to say this because some people, I'll get into the exercises and say, some people it's really hard for your head to wrap around the fact that this can produce 144 kilos of resistance. And it's like, no joking, man. Look, I worked out with this last week. I had to take 3 days off. That's how sore I was, right? And hopefully that puts that in perspective for you. Now, I did my leg workout this morning, and what I'm basically showing you is some of the exercises that I do as part of my leg routine, right? So anyway, let's try to do leg extensions. How do we set this up to make this work? So come this way. If you bring this over here. So what I have, I think it's good to say this first, is that I have a bench, right? You need an adjustable bench that can adjust the seat as well as the top part, like so. And you'll see why in a sec.
I think also, like for me, but obviously not being as strong as Chris, I found the level 1, when you turn the notch on the side, level 1 and level 2 are just quite easy. Yeah. But then when you get up to level 4, 5, you can feel the difference.
Oh yeah, big time. Even when I was doing squats was it 14 today? And so that was 40 kilos. That's equivalent of...
I can't shift 30.
14 is equivalent of having an Olympic bar plus 2 10s on each side. But then when you get to 17, it's 60 kilos, so it's a bar, 2 20s. But then when you go 18, 19, 20, it starts really stacking up. You get to 100 kilos, 110, 120, and you won't even be able to move it off the ground, right? At least I can't yet.
It was actually quite funny this morning because I was doing a workout with her, and I'd taken it off the back of the door because I was going to do bicep curls with it standing on it and pulling it up towards me on the floor. And I had accident as I was bringing it down off the wall. I'd obviously knocked the notch and it was on 13, and I was about to say to Chris, it looks like it's jammed, and then I looked down and I was like, oh, it's on 13. No wonder I felt like it was jammed, because there's no way I can move level 13 at all.
Yeah, the best way I describe this, I don't know, remember that story about the sword that no one can pull out of the ground? Do you remember that story you got told me as a kid, and only the right hero could do it? And they get all these strong men and they try to lift it.
King Arthur. It's King Arthur.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the nickname I give this device, King Arthur, because it seems very similar when you get to the high resistance and we're like that. So anyway, let's do leg extensions. Right, now, this is the type of bench I have, right? So what I do is I have to pull this pin up like that to raise the seat up. I then got these 2 straps, and if you want to come close, Charlotte, just show them what I'm tying this on. So these come with the Max Pro already, and you just feed them through like this. And you want this part here to hook behind you. So, and need to turn that around. There we go. And that should be good to go.
And then you do the same with that one, obviously.
Yeah, but the main thing is just make sure you get it on the right side. So, okay. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much good to go at this point. Now what I do first, and what I'll do is I'll just set it to 1, and I'll show you what it looks like when you have resistance. Now, I keep the bench flat, and there's a reason why I'm doing that. Well, because I'm trying to set this up. I grab the cord here, I attach it to the back of my leg like so, and can they see that, Charlotte, from where you are? Cool, awesome.
Yep.
And then I've got it on this side here as well, so set this up as well. Now this is set to level 1. Now what I do is, I then come forward like this, right? I then want to lift the seat to here, and if you come in front, Charlotte, or wherever you think is a good angle to actually see me perform the movement, I hold my hands here and I just do this.
Oh yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
And I've got the whole range of motion, and you can feel this big time when you get to high levels of resistance. Now, if you have a bench that has this attached to it, like this one here, you had that there, you need to take that out in order to get the full range of motion like so. So
that's going to be helpful because that's an exercise I definitely do.
Now let me show you what it looks like with some resistance, right, to give you guys an idea. So I'm going to crank this up to, let's try 10, or 10 will be quite, it's going to be quite heavy even for me. Oh yeah, I can feel it already.
But you want your back, when you're actually doing that, you want your back against the thing, obviously.
Yeah, and I hold my hands here to keep myself stable.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Ooh, this is on heavy resistance, and I can feel it big time. So that's how you do leg extensions, alright? And like I said, it just, you can adjust the dial for the right resistance for you, and you definitely do feel it inside the quads.
And so you've got a leg curl you're going to show?
Yes. So what I do is I then take this back to flat, set it back to 1, and then what I do is I want to take these off, these hook things. Because to do the leg curl, because let's say you've done 4 sets of leg extensions, which is what I do, I then want to do leg curl, right? And this is basically how I do it. I then I pull this pin out, you lay that flat, and you've got to see why I have to do this. Put that pin over here.
Nice visual of Chris's bum.
Yeah, look, I'm just like, again. Alright, so, alrighty ho. Now, there's probably a couple ways you could do this, and what I mean by that is, I've seen how I've got it on this side, and that's the side that seems to work for me, and then what happens is the cords come over like this, which I think is the best way to do it. Some people, you might see them flip it the other way around, but I prefer not to do that. So, you see what I'm saying? I just end up doing this. So attach it to the back. Here. Attach it to the back here. Cool, we are good to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to set it to 1. Just so and then I'm going to put resistance on it. And you'll see what happens. So, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, now at the moment this is very light. I can't really feel it, and in fact what I should have done is what it's already trying to do is I set this to the front. That's actually better. There we go, yeah, that's way better. See, that's really important, having the right way around. I'm going to crank this up to, let's see, 8. Let's see what I'm going to do at 8. Oh yeah, I feel it big time. You see how I'm doing the leg curls? And you do feel it, guys. Like, this is not heavy resistance, but you can crank this up to the point where you can't move it. So this is how I do leg curls. I could go down a little bit more. Oh no, that's actually, no, that is perfect. Yeah, like that. So that there is how you do leg curls, okay? Now the last exercise I want to show you is weighted leg raises, which is a very cool one, and holy Mac, does it work.
Leg press is probably the only one that you haven't figured out, isn't it? On that one or not?
What's that?
Leg press.
I haven't done leg press yet. I can do squats. I don't even know if you can do leg press on this. Maybe you can.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. Someone will figure out how to do it. But let me show you weighted leg raises. And this is very good for your abs. And I only set this to, yeah, that's safe. At the moment I set it to 1 or maybe 2. But if you have it on level 1, this is 6 kilos of resistance, so which is more than enough to do weighted leg raises. So, can you see that?
Yes.
Alright, and you really do feel it. You feel it actually tearing down here. And it's brutal, man.
Be good for the abs though.
Yeah, and you can crank it up. Like my max at the moment is level 2 for this. And yeah, man, you feel it. Go down the bottom. So yes. Alright, so hopefully, I'll take these off. Right, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is how to do these exercises. The leg extensions and leg curls, at least for me, were very tricky, and I was looking on YouTube to see other people who've done it. There's only like one other guy, but he doesn't have a bench. He actually uses a chair in order to do it, which is quite interesting. But this is how you do leg extensions, leg curls, and weighted leg raises. And the nickname I'm going to give this device is King Arthur, because that's the name it deserves. Have a good day.
Yeah.